Welcome to the Folktale Project. This is Dan Scholes. This week, I have 3 stories from Italy. In fact, from Italian popular tales. And I've told tales from this book before. These 3 are very religious in nature. And so many of these Italian popular tales have a bit of a religious bent to them, but these in particular are religious. This first story is Saint Peter and his sisters. Saint Peter had 2 sisters, one large, the other small. The little one entered a convent and became a nun. Saint Peter was delighted at this and tried to persuade his big sister to become a nun also. She would not listen to him, however, and said, "I would rather marry." After St. Peter had suffered martyrdom, he became, as is well known, porter of heaven. One day, the Lord said to him, "Peter, open the gate of heaven today as wide as you can, and get out all the heavenly ornaments and decorations, for today a very deserving soul is going to arrive here." St. Peter did as he was told with great joy, and thought, "Certainly, my little sister is dead, and is coming to heaven today." When everything was ready, there came the soul of his big sister, who had died and left many children who bitterly lamented her loss. The Lord gave her an exalted place in heaven, much to the astonishment of St. Peter, who thought, "I never should have imagined this. What shall I have to do when the soul of my little sister comes?" Not long after, the Lord said to him, "Peter, open the gate of heaven today a little way, but a very little. Do you hear?" St. Peter did so, and wondered, "Who is coming today?" Then came the soul of his little sister, and had so much trouble to squeeze through the gate that she hurt herself, and she received a much lower place in heaven than the big sister. At first, St. Peter was amazed. Afterwards, he said, "It has happened differently from what I had imagined. But I see now that every profession has its merits, and every one, if he only wishes, can enter heaven." And that is St. Peter and his sisters, an Italian folk tale that really does tell us that all professions can enter the kingdom of heaven. You don't get special treatment for being a nun or a priest or anything, well, special. This is Dan Scholes for the Folktale Project. Don't forget that you can subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, Overcast, anywhere you like to get your podcasts. You can find us on Auto Radio, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, anywhere you like to listen. And you can always head over to folktaleproject.com, where you'll find a new story waiting for you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. As always, thank you so much for listening.